All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to the IELTS Speaking Part 2 Masterclass with a native English speaker. I got a 9.0 in May 2023 of the IELTS speaking exam, and it really taught me a whole lot. First of all, I want to say I realized a lot of things that I was doing incorrectly, so I'm going to share some mistakes that not only I made along the way, but it's still a lot of students are actually making right now when they're preparing for the IELTS exam. So when it comes to the part two, the first thing that you want to totally erase from your memory is memorization. You want to stop memorizing part two answers. You can use answers to practice, learn from, maybe even get some new vocabulary words, but you in no way, shape, or form want to try to memorize answers and use those memorized lines in your answer for the actual exam. You're going to get points automatically off, and it's like kind of like cheating basically, and the examiner is really going to take points off. Next thing is you want to make sure that you stop using first, second, third. You want to stop speaking so formally, and a lot of times that happens because people are trying to memorize answers instead of actually getting out into the real world. So what you should try to do is focus on the main idea, focus on the key words, because you don't know what kind of questions you're going to be asked on the actual IELTS speaking exam. So what I've been using is this IELTS for speaking. Excellent. You know, if you don't have enough things to say, that means you have to build up your vocabulary. Okay? And if you can build up your vocabulary, then you're going to have more language development, you're going to have more confidence, and you're going to be able to communicate with people in a more effective way. So again, those are the first two things. The first two big mistakes that students are making in the part two. Number one is memorizing answers. And then of course, number two is speaking too formally. Okay? When you have your IELTS speaking part two, you want to be able to, of course, tell a story and in a casual way, a very relaxed way, a natural way. Okay? Basically, in a very informal manner. You don't want to be sitting uptight. You want to be relaxed and calm and enjoy speaking to the examiner. Okay? That's very, very important. So, now, what are some common things that you might get on the IELTS speaking exam? Well, first of all, there's a few different strategies that you could use once you know the topic. And comparing and contrasting is a really great strategy that you could use. Again, comparing and contrasting is a really great strategy that you can use on your IELTS speaking part two. Okay? Now, good pronunciation, right here, it says good pronunciation improves your fluency because it allows you to speak more quickly without making you unclear. The pronunciation of single sounds and single words, sentence stress, and connected speech are all crucial. So, this is why sometimes you might have a student who's a decent speaker, but when they get to part two, they have to speak for such a long time. And if they don't have the right tone, if they don't have the right intonation, and using connected speech. Now, there's some great videos on YouTube about connected speech, so I would really recommend that you take the time to check out connected speech, okay, English language learning videos on YouTube, and check out that. You really need to know how native speakers are communicating, so not only can you understand them, but you can start to imitate, mirror, shadow native English speakers so you can improve your pronunciation, your voice. You're not going to improve your pronunciation by listening to people who have the same issues as you, right? So you need balance. You need to listen to native speakers, and you need to also practice and listen to non-native English speakers. Have a balance, have a mix. Diversity, that's the key. Okay, next part. When it comes to the part two, exam skills, right here. Right there, guys. So it's going to be using a wide range of vocabulary and good grammar because it's going to allow you to be more fluent, right? Because you do not have to hesitate trying to find the right word or grammatical structure. Next, find out if there's an English conversation class in your local area. If one exists, join it. Speaking English regularly and in front of other people will improve your confidence, grammar, vocabulary, and your fluency. That's a really important one. Let's look at that again. So, speaking English regularly and in front of other people will improve your confidence, grammar, vocabulary, and your fluency. This is where a lot of people fail, and this is probably maybe a lot of people don't want to hear it. It may not be so sexy and exciting and jazzy, right? But there's nothing more profound than speaking English to new people every single day. 3 people, that's my recipe for success. Speak to 3 new people every single day, at least for 5 to 7 minutes. If you do that, in 1 year, you'll be over 900 people. What's that going to do to your English? What's that going to do to your English listening skills? It's going to greatly improve your skills like nothing else can. Read books, watch movies, watch Netflix, read the subtitles, have your vocabulary notebook. All those things are crucial for your success. There's no doubt about it. But if you're not having daily conversations with people, it's going to be impossible to actually put that vocabulary into use. If you're just waiting for the IELTS exam or waiting to go travel, all those phrases are not going to just magically pop out, you know? But if you're using them each day, now they're becoming a part of your daily vocabulary, your daily dialogue, your daily speech. And that's how you become fluent in any single language. So remember, when you're practicing for IELTS Speaking Part 2, you want to speak directly. You want to use an active voice. Stop using passive voice. It's not going to help you, please. Next, 2 more right here. You want to meet up with an English-speaking friend, and that's online. Okay, that's online. There's 3 different strategies that you could use, and I agree that you will speak only in English for 1 hour every week. This will help you to express yourself in English, even if it is sometimes difficult. Okay? This is really important that you will dedicate yourself every week for 1 hour speaking English, only English for 1 hour every week. And lastly, as you do the daily tasks, talk to yourself in English out loud in your head. That's how I learn to speak other languages. And think, how do you say that in English? This would give you extra practice in thinking in English and will make you speak, it says right here, and will make speaking it less of an effort. So the more that you're thinking about English, the more that you're speaking in English, the more you're practicing with different people, that's what's going to build the experience. And with experience comes confidence. And with confidence comes success. And with success, you already know what's going to happen. Your life's going to change. You guys need to wake up to the real world. You need to wake up to the opportunities that are here in this world right now. There's never been a better time to be alive right now. And using the IELTS exam to go abroad, it's genius. Why not? Why not? It's just an IELTS exam. It's just 4 sections. That's it. Understand the speaking exam. Get a good teacher. Join these English speaking platforms where you can practice on video for free. Read more books. Read news articles. Watch movies in English with subtitles. Have your vocabulary notebook. Do all these things each and every day. Have a checklist. You don't have to spend hours and hours. You want to make it efficient yet effective. If you want more information, you can add me on Telegram. My link is right here. Okay, it's in the link. And I hope to see you guys. You can follow me on Instagram. Lots of great things happening. And my goal is to continue helping more and more students all over the world to pass their IELTS exam. I just had another student pass their IELTS. I get people passing IELTS exams like every week. And it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to know that you're doing something in the world to make a better, you know, you're doing something in the world to make a better day in someone's life. Really, because we're just here day by day. Tomorrow's not promised. So every moment that you have with the people that you're speaking with, you're communicating with, be kind, smile, bring out the best in all of us. That's what we came here to do. You guys have a great night. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night. Take care.